Ever wondered how a barren piece of land transforms into a towering skyscraper? It all begins with a vision and a series of well-executed steps. From the seed of an idea to the final stroke of paint, the construction process is a fascinating dance of precision, planning, and execution. Today, we're going to delve into the 10 crucial steps that lead to the birth of a building, from finding the perfect location, to developing a solid construction plan, securing financing, designing, bidding, assembling a team, and finally, the actual construction and closeout. So let's dig a little deeper and understand what these steps entail. The first step in any construction project is finding the perfect location. This is a crucial phase that requires thoughtful consideration. The location you choose should align with the purpose of your building. Are you planning to erect a commercial structure or a residential one? The answer will guide your location choice. The surrounding environment is another vital factor to consider. Look around. Is the area well connected with transportation? Is it prone to natural disasters? Does it fit with the culture and lifestyle of the intended occupants? These are questions that need thorough answers. The cost is the final, but certainly not the least factor to consider. Every square foot comes with a price, and it varies by region. You need to outline your budget carefully and ensure it aligns with the costs of the desired location. Remember, the location will not only determine the success of your construction project, but also its long-term value and usefulness. So, give it the time and attention it deserves. Once the location has been finalized, it's time to move on to the next step, developing a construction plan. With the location set, the next step is to create a detailed construction plan. This plan is a blueprint, a roadmap, if you will, that guides every aspect of the project. It includes architectural drawings, a comprehensive budget, and a project timeline. The architectural drawings provide a visual representation of what the final structure will look like. They are detailed and include floor plans, elevations, and sections. This is where the vision comes to life, on paper at least. Then, there's the budget. It's not just about the total cost, but an itemized breakdown of where each dollar is going. This includes material costs, labor costs, and any other expenses that may arise. It's a financial roadmap that ensures the project stays on track and within the set financial boundaries. Lastly, the project timeline. This element of the plan outlines the sequence of tasks and when they should be completed. It's the project's heartbeat, dictating the pace and rhythm of the construction. A well-thought-out plan is the foundation of a successful construction project. It's like a symphony, where each component plays its part to create a harmonious whole. Now that we have a plan, it's time to talk money. Financing a construction project is a significant step that can make or break the realization of your dream build. Thankfully, there are several options available to support your project financially. One of the primary avenues is through construction loans. These are short-term loans that cover the costs of materials and labor during the construction phase. They have a unique feature where you only pay interest on the amount drawn, providing flexibility and control over your finances. Another option is to form a partnership. Money partners can offer a significant capital injection into your project. These partners could be individuals or institutions, each bringing their own strengths and resources to the table. Of course, each financing option has its pros and cons, and the choice will depend on your specific situation and needs. Some factors to consider include the size and duration of your project, your creditworthiness, and your comfort level with debt or sharing control. With the finances in place, we can now move on to the design phase. The design phase is where the vision starts to take shape. It's during this creative process that the project evolves from a simple concept into a tangible plan. The journey begins with the feasibility stage, where we consider the practicality of our vision. We ask questions like, can this structure be built within the budget? Does it conform to building codes and regulations? Next, we move on to the schematic design. This is our first attempt at giving the project a physical form. We create rough sketches showing the basic layout and functionalities. Then comes the design development stage. This is where we refine our sketches into detailed blueprints. We add specifics like dimensions, materials, and construction techniques. It's during this stage that the project begins to feel real. Lastly, we create contractual documents. These are the formal documents that specify every detail of the project, from the architectural designs to the construction methods. They form the basis of the agreements between the client, the architect, and the construction team. Once the design is finalized, it's time to bid for the project. The design phase is not just about creativity and innovation, it's also about practicality and compliance. It's a delicate balance, and getting it right is crucial for the success of the project. Now comes the exciting part of the process, bidding. This is where the rubber meets the road, and we start to see the financial reality of the project. Contractors, who are like the knights of our construction kingdom, submit their proposals, which are their battle plans for how they plan to conquer the project. Each proposal is a meticulously crafted document outlining their approach to the project, their estimated costs and their timeline. It's like a window into their construction brain, showing us how they think, plan, and execute. Choosing the best bid is a bit like choosing the best knight for a joust. It's not always about who's the cheapest, or who promises to finish the quickest. It's about who has the best overall plan, who has a track record of delivering on their promises, and who we believe can do the best job. We then enter a negotiation period, where we fine-tune the details and make sure we're all on the same page. Once we're all happy, we sign on the dotted line. And voila, we have our contractor. With a contractor on board, we now move to assembling the construction team. This is where the real magic begins, but we'll get to that in the next scene. Stay tuned. A great construction project requires a great team. It's like putting together a puzzle, where each piece plays a unique and critical role. Let's break down the key players. Firstly, we have the architects. These are the visionaries, the dreamers, the ones who take an idea and turn it into a blueprint. They're responsible for the aesthetic appeal, functionality, and safety of the building. Next up are the engineers. They're the ones who breathe life into the architect's designs. They ensure the building can stand the test of time and the forces of nature. They're involved in creating detailed drawings and specifications that guide the construction process. Then come the construction workers. They're the muscle behind the project. These are the men and women who roll up their sleeves and turn the blueprints into reality. They lay the foundations, erect the walls, install the wiring and plumbing, and everything else that transforms a plot of land into a standing structure. Last but not least, we can't forget about the project managers. They're the conductors of this orchestra, ensuring all the different elements come together harmoniously. They keep the project on track, on budget, and ensure that everyone is working towards the same goal. With a strong team in place, it's time for the pre-construction phase. Before the actual construction begins, there's the pre-construction phase. This stage is as crucial as laying the first brick. Here, we step into the shoes of a detective, inspecting the site in great detail. We're looking at the lay of the land, the soil type, any potential hazards, and how accessible the site is for the heavy machinery that'll soon be rolling in. But that's not all. The pre-construction phase also involves environmental assessments. We have to ensure that our construction project won't disrupt local ecosystems or violate any environmental regulations. It's not just about building structures, it's about respecting the environment in which we're building. This phase is a dance between due diligence and anticipation. It's about uncovering potential challenges and planning accordingly. It's about ensuring that once the construction starts, it'll be a smooth sail. The pre-construction phase is akin to the calm before the storm, where the site is prepared to welcome the flurry of activity that follows. It's about setting the stage for the construction symphony that's about to play out. Once the site is ready, it's time for the actual construction to begin. The vision finally starts to become a reality in the construction phase. This is where the magic truly happens. The detailed drawings and specifications, once just lines on paper, start to take form in steel, concrete, and glass. The construction site buzzes with activity as the construction team works tirelessly to bring the design to life. But the work doesn't stop when the last brick is laid. The post-construction phase is equally important. It's during this stage that the construction team carries out meticulous inspections to ensure that everything is in place and functioning as it should. From the electrical systems to the plumbing, nothing is left unchecked. The team also takes care of the final touches, making sure that every detail aligns with the original design. And then comes the project closeout, the culmination of all the hard work. This is when the building is handed over to the owner, but not before the construction team has ensured that everything is in order. The owner is given a thorough walkthrough of the building, and any lingering issues are addressed. This is the final chance for the team to ensure that the building meets the owner's expectations and the standards set during the planning and design phase. The project closeout also involves tying up loose ends. All financial matters are settled, and the construction team hands over important documents like warranties, operation manuals, and maintenance schedules to the owner. This ensures that the owner has all the information needed to maintain and operate the building efficiently. And with that, the construction process is complete. From the initial planning to the final handover, every step plays a crucial role in ensuring the success of the project. It's a journey of transformation, where a vision becomes a tangible reality, standing tall and proud for all to see. So, those are the 10 steps involved in a construction project. It all starts with finding the perfect location, then meticulously developing a construction plan. Financing comes next, followed by the critical design phase. Bidding helps determine project costs and select a contractor. The construction team then comes together, ready to turn plans into reality. Pre-construction site inspections and environmental assessments ensure a smooth start, leading to the actual construction and final project closeout. Remember, every great building started as a vision and a plan, so keep dreaming, keep building, and who knows, the next skyscraper could be yours.